Welcome back to the N64 Time Trials, the series where I play the first 30 minutes of every game released on the Nintendo 64, and then review it based solely on the first half hour. I'm so glad that you're here today as we are checking out Buck Bumble. I have no experience with this one at all. I only recently learned that you play as a bee. I'm expecting some goofy fun, but beyond that, I have no idea what I'm in for. So the magic meter is basically empty, but hey, sometimes those games are the ones that surprise you the most. What about you? Did you play Buck Bumble growing up, or is this strange little piece of the N64 library one that you never touched? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future time trials. Released in North America in September 1998, Buck Bumble is a third-person shooter developed by Argonaut Software and published by Ubisoft. Players take control of Buck, a cybernetic bumblebee, who must fight against mutant insect armies in a war set in a backyard-style environment. It features a full 3D world, an array of weapons, and both single-player missions and multiplayer battles. Fun fact, Buck Bumble is fondly remembered for its catchy rap theme song, which has become a bit of a cult meme online. If you want to learn more trivia about this game, stick around. There are more trivia facts that I'll be sharing during the time trial. Okay, so that's the back of the box info, but you know you can't judge a card by its box art. Whether you're here to revisit an old favorite or to see what you missed out on all those years ago, Buck Bumble has 30 minutes to make a good first impression. Let's blow into the cartridge for good luck and fire it up. Does Buck Bumble belong in your display case or in the bargain bin? I'll see you after the time trial for the official review. Argonaut Software Ltd. Buck Bumble. You guys like my voiceover? Oh, we're jumping in. Rural England, and things are seemingly normal on Earth. That's the Temple of Time, dude. However, a not-so-ordinary situation is developing within the insect kingdom. They're just throwing us right into the lore. A poisonous chemical spill took place many years ago has affected the insect population. YouTube, we learned that this game takes place in the futuristic year of 2010. Oh, this music. The evil herd is planning to take over the garden and beyond. They're bent on the destruction of all in their path.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble. What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble.
What am I listening to? Give me your dancing emotes in chat. Dance party, baby. Bump to the boot, to the boot, to the boot, boot, bump to the bass, to the bass, bass, bass. Bump to the boot, to the boot, to the bass, to the bump, to the boot, to the bass, 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 bass. What is this music? I love this game already. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I can't stop listening. I can't click away. Okay, they did it for me. Oh, they had mercy on me. I would have been stuck there for the rest of my life. They've got 2 players. There's training. Should we do training? Let's start with training. Bump to the boot, to the boot, to the boot, boot, bump to the bass, to the bass, 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 bump to the boot, to the boot, to the boot, bump to the bass, to the bass, bass, so unexpected. Okay, we'll start the timer here soon. Buck, welcome to Cyborg training. 2010 sounds a bit different than you remember. Yeah, that wasn't the actual music from then. We were listening to Black Eyed Peas, baby. Take off from here and follow the yellow path until you reach the pink nectar flower, where you will be issued further instruction. Good luck. Okay, starting the timer. Whoa. Whoa. Bro, what the? Nectar droplets are vital to survival during your missions. Pick up nectar from flowers for extra health. I do that. Just like that. What is the 99? Pick up the points above each of these 3 pots. The components are worth 10, 100, and 500 points. When you reach 10,000 points, you will be awarded an extra life. Continue ahead for further instruction. Okay, look at our score going up. Red doors, such as the one to the left, which we can't see, can only be opened by destroying all enemies in the sector. Is Lex in this game? Maybe. Tennis ball on the ground. Okay, so we gotta destroy, but we figured out how to... Okay. Whoa! That freaking lasers, chat. Call me cheese pops the way I got these lasers. Herd gate open. To open the yellow door, activate the switch by shooting its weak spot. Done. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The structure ahead of you is a teleport device. Activate it, eliminate all the enemies in your current sector. Alright, just a quick point for future Deku, who is writing the review for this. I love that they have this tutorial, and it is optional. I didn't see what I was supposed to do. Do I just go into it? There are many kinds of weapon upgrades. Pick up the weapons and select it. The weapon is selected using the C down. Okay. Ooh, okay, those are our weapons up there. Yeah! We got a shotgun. We got a shotgun. We got a shotgun. We just shotgunned that little bee. Portal activating. Go, 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 go. Whoa. Here we are. The large blue structure ahead of you is a device we drop behind enemy lines to ensure complete eradication of a sector. Fly through the nuclear device. Once active, you will only have a short time to evacuate that sector before detonation. An escape portal will activate once the device is triggered. What is this game? I love how unique this game is. Activate the nuke, baby. Get out of here. Get out of here. Have you ever seen a bumblebee escape a nuclear blast? Well, you just watched it. You just watched it happen in the year 2010. The key door. Open a key door. You must first collect three keys. 3 pieces. 3 of these. Ooh, water probably isn't good for us as a bee, right? Is that a bad guy bee? Oh, yeah. Get wrecked. We only had certain number of shots with that. Okay. Didn't realize that that was a consumable weapon. One get in there. I don't know. We found one. Oh, I had to kill all the enemies so I can get through that door. Okay, we're learning. This little radar behind us. But now is the red door open? No. Be another enemy somewhere? I don't know, man. We are a cyborg bee. Could not be more right. What are we supposed to do? When did this thing open? I thought this one would open when we had killed all the enemies. Is there another enemy somewhere? I'm confused. Yeah, it is a tired trope, you know, the Cyborg Bee game. You are right. If I had a nickel for every Cyborg Bee game that I played. Now have 1 nickel. Clearly I missed some. Can we go in the water? No. No, we cannot. No, we cannot. We're dead.
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity Buck Bumble.
Alright, our music is back.
What about now? It's time to
Let's just
rock
start a
with the
one-player
biggity
game.
Buck Bumble. Bum to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bum to the bump to the bumble. Bum to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bum to the bump to the bumble. Bum to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bum to the bump.
Sorry, I'll just sit here forever.
Bum to the bump to the bump to the bass.
Petition to make this a Tangia. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bumble. Okay, mission 1, shock strike. A forward herd scout unit has been sighted. Teleport from base and eliminate all the enemies you find in the area. Oh, look, I was gonna say there's no timer, but look, our bonus is going down. So there's not a timer, but there is like a scoring system. Need to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. How important is it that I get all this? Okay. Got 80 points, baby. This game is crazy. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna pause real quick. And let's do a couple trivia questions. Pause the timer as well. Pause. Not trivia questions. Trivia facts. Okay, Buck Bumble. Did you know that the game's title screen music features a catchy rap that became more famous than the game itself? I mean, we've experienced that right now, you know? The game includes a build date cheat code. To activate it, press up on the D-pad, then hold Z. Press right, right, left, left. This displays the game's build date. The pause menu. Okay, cool. I guess. Not really a cheat, just to get a word to show up on the screen, but the game was originally developed as a flight simulator before evolving into a third-person shooter featuring a cyborg bee protagonist. It was just like Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know? All right, last trivia fact for now. This game features a Buck Battle multiplayer mode, allowing up to 2 players to engage in aerial dogfighting. And a Buzzball mode, a football-style game where players aim to score by hitting a giant soccer ball into the opposing player's net. This game has Rocket League? What? I figure out more about this game. Let's keep going. I can review my briefing and pause menu. Ooh, warp area. Here we go. So we're leaving our base. I can't shoot those. We're in enemy territory now, guys. Gosh, these controls, the aiming works well, but it's just like a very precise system. So it's not bad. But it is challenging. Herd gate is open. I think it was back here. Right there. Oh! Like a tank on the ground. I need my shotgun. Let's find a big guy. You. Well, I think I maybe could have one-shot him if I had hit him not on his armored area. They're chasing me. They're chasing me, Chad. Oh, we can do a flip. I feel like I'm shooting out TIE fighters. Crazy. There's so many of them. The bees, not the bees. Oh no, he's running my tail. Insane. What? This is tough. Oh my gosh. Why can't I? Oh, could I? Yeah, that's right. Literally sound like airplanes as they fall. I want that gun. I want that gun. What does that gun do? Ooh, let's go. I like that sound. Let's go. learning and burning. Come on. Well, we got 133 shots left, I see. Okay. Did that kill him? Got 6 more shots with this one. The B movie released in 2007. So this game was pretty much spot on. Okay. So there's more enemies somewhere? Are those things enemies? Gotta find some nectar somewhere. Oh, there's Big Daddy's back here. Bomb got me. So those things are like bombs. Wow. Mission failed. So we learned a lot. So that weapon? Someone I picked up that extra weapon. Right, because this is our camp. Okay. Let's do this, baby. We know what we're doing now. Where are they? These guys are so annoying. I want to try and kill them right now. Let's go. Guys got nothing on me. Nothing. What do you guys think of Buck Bumble? Assuming that you've never seen it. Maybe you're like, I've 100% of this game. I used to speedrun this. Gotta find some nectar. This feels like Spyro the Dragon? Maybe? Maybe a little bit? Maybe it feels feels a little bit like flying around as Spyro. You're playing as Sparks. Come on, man. There's the shotgun. I just gotta get a good approach. Ooh, there's Nectar. Nectar. How are they not dying? All right, that one. Oh my gosh. Get him! Yes! New approach. This guy's a bomb. It's like a bomb, but I can't. It's like a mine. Like the mines of Moria. If they were a large tank-like bee. Got the dragonfly. Those things are annoying. Huh, okay. Why are there more bees? Okay, there's nectar from Hector. These flowers are now called Hector. Got some nectar from Hector. They're killing me. Wait, oh. I'm taking damage from them. Saw it too late. Okay, we need the shotgun. Oh no, we've only got one more shot left. Death has arrived. Don't die again, dude. Don't die. Is that the last one? There's a bee right up there. Got the dragonfly. Need some health. I don't think I've come this way. Well, yeah, this is where I came from. Wait! Where did you come from? Wait! Did I win? Or did I just die? Let's go. Okay, so we got a total score. No bonus. Save game. It is unclear. The herd seem to have a radar network that pinpoints our location. 3 satellite uplinks must be destroyed for our location to remain a secret. We understand that one of the radar dishes is hidden beyond a secret passage. Okay. Open the herd gate. Make sure we don't have any health around here. Nope. No health? Any health? Anyone? Anyone? No? No bonus. Sounds like crazy. Year end. Come on. At least they have a pretty generous hitbox. I feel like I'm getting the vibe here. I really appreciate the sound. Like, in my headphones, I can hear when there's a bee right behind me. Like, it's got stereo sound. Take that. Take that, cyborg bees. Got so much ammo right now. Got ammo for days. Oh, wait. Is that the thing that I'm supposed to explode? Can't yet. Health. Oh, they got another one of these guys. Oh, this is gonna... That blew up this whole chain. Oh, I thought that was gonna lead back somewhere. Hector, a nectar from Hector. Herd gate is open. But where is the herd gate? That's the question. Nectar from Hector. Give me the nectar from Hector. Man, we got 2 minutes left. This flew by. It needed that. I don't know where the gate is. Oh, it must be up here. Yes? Whoa, wheelbarrow! We got a wheelbarrow, chat. Well, 90 seconds left. Probably about the best we're gonna do. This game is actually just like surprisingly definitely something. Like, I'm surprised at how full of a game it is. I don't know. I just didn't know what to expect. It's not that I was expecting nothing, but I also wasn't expecting this much. However, I don't know where to go. That's fine, because we only got 45 seconds left. You need to find a secret passageway. Oh. We're bumbling for another 30 seconds. Whoa. Why did we just get so much ammo? Is there gonna be like a boss battle? I don't know, man. Time's up. Gosh. One last kill. The music in this game is great. There's a freaking bear on the wall. No, that's a lion. Lion on the wall. Which is funny when you think about it, because the scale of this is like, it's the height of 3 Bs. Okay, that's Buck Bumble. What did everybody think? We're out of time. It's time for the review if you're on YouTube. So look forward to that. And it is time for... Welcome back. What did you think? That was a wild ride. It felt like a 30-minute fever dream, which coincidentally was also the name of my band in high school. Here are my first impressions after a half hour with Buck Bumble. First off, right off the bat, I gotta mention the main title theme. It is honestly so good, and it kind of overshadows some of the rest of the game, so big positive there. I also loved the completely out of left field concept of a colony of bees from the distant future of 2010 fighting a mechanized war against invaders. I don't know what led someone to come up with that idea, but I am very glad that they did. I've also got to give props to the fact that there's a dedicated tutorial, and it's optional. This immediately elevates any game in my mind by making it feel a little bit more polished, and just like they went the extra mile to make it a good experience. Even with that tutorial, though, the game feels a little bit like drinking out of a fire hose. I don't know. There's so much lore, there's terminology, it's a lot of stuff to keep up with. The other negative I'd say is, of course, the controls. They're not awful, and I get that there are hardware limitations and limitations of just what we were doing in the late 90s, but it is still a bit of a downside to this game. Before we move on, it's time for the segment of today's video where we say thank you to our totally legitimate, definitely real sponsor. Today's time trial is sponsored by this can of Cherry Coke Zero that I am currently drinking. Let's do a quick review. Flavor, 10 out of 10. Mouthfeel is refreshingly crisp, 10 out of 10. Carbonation, 10 out of 10. They got it just right. My emotional well-being, you know, it was in the dumps, but now it's a 10 out of 10. Like, I could be Oprah Winfrey's therapist right now. Really, just top notch. After some quick math, yeah, it looks like a perfect score for Cherry Coke Zero today. Thanks again to Coke for definitely being a real sponsor of this video. Please sponsor me, Coke Zero. Okay, so I played the first 30 minutes. Let's get down to business. As a reminder, there are 5 categories I'm using to evaluate every game. Let's start with the first one, gameplay. I had a really good time with these 30 minutes, but there was something that just didn't click for me with gameplay. I think it was how fast-paced it was and the difficulty of the controls. If you kind of flip around what I'm saying, I guess what I mean is if this game was a little bit less frantic, it had more forgiving controls, and it was a little bit clearer about what I was supposed to be doing next, it would get a very high score for gameplay. But alas, we are going to stick with 7 out of 10 here for gameplay. Next up is sights and sounds. Okay, elephant in the room. The theme song's a banger, and it will directly impact the score for this category. But what about the rest of the game? I think the visuals are very serviceable, especially for the early years of 3D games. The rest of the music might not swell to the heights of the main theme, but it catches the same vibe. 7.5 out of 10 for sights and sounds. The third category is story and concept. I mentioned in the first impressions how much I like the idea for this game. It's so creative and off the wall. These are the concepts that come out of nowhere and they just inject creativity into the gaming world. I love it. The only tiny knock I have after those 30 minutes is that I'm worried it's all lore and backstory. Like, I'm not sure how much the story is going to evolve or advance throughout a playthrough. So I'm tacking this one at a 9 out of 10. Still really good. The last category that I'll personally be evaluating is hook. Other than the theme song, there's not honestly a ton that sticks with me from this one. I mean, I enjoyed it, and if you offered me to play it another time, I wouldn't say no. But there are a lot of other games from this N64 series that have left me more excited for a return. 6 out of 10 for hook. Finally, we have the community category. For each time trial, my Twitch chat is voting on the game we play to help build the overall score. For Buck Bumble, the Deku Treehouse gave a rating of 6.5 out of 10, which doesn't feel too far off from my assessment. And that completes our scorecard. Now, if you take out your TI-83 and you do a little bit of boopity-boop, that gives this game a final review score of 72 out of 100. The final verdict here is that Buck Bumble is an uncut gem. I'm sure that the creative concept and forward thinking in the gameplay, they were a hit upon release, but this game is kind of drowned out by the droning buzz, pun intended, of the many games that have followed after it. So that's my review. Real quick, before we end, I wanted to invite you to join me over on Twitch if you haven't already, where you can watch these time trials live, cast your vote for the community score, and even suggest the next game. I typically stream a couple of times a week, and we have an awesome, welcoming, family-friendly community over there that would love to get to know you. And hey, if you prefer to keep things just over here on YouTube, that's totally fine. Just make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to catch the next upload. Don't forget to leave a comment below with your thoughts, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next N64 time trial.